going on, guys? What is going on, guys? Y'all know who it is. It is your boy Darion coming to y'all live with another video. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at the YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit that bell button, get the all notifications in all sports. But without further ado, we're headed to the AFC South. Headed to the AFC South, and the first team that we're doing for the 2019 NFL record predictions is the Houston Texans. So let's just get straight into it. Hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. The Houston Texans in week 1 against the New Orleans Saints on Monday Night Football. That's what I think it is. Yeah, September 9th, 7:10 p.m. That's what it is. I am shocked that the Houston Texans got this first game in at home, and I think the New Orleans Saints is going to win this game. New Orleans Saints is just really good. They really didn't lose anything but Mark Ingram. I really do like what they did with him. Mark Ingram ended up going to Baltimore, but I feel like New Orleans not going to miss a step. They're not going to miss a step, in my personal opinion. So I have the Houston Texans winning this game. Not Houston Texans, I'm sorry. New Orleans Saints winning the game in week 1. Week 2, Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. Houston Texans will bounce back and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the reason why I will say that is because Jacksonville has Nick Foles. And I understand that we have Nick Foles. But at the end of the day, I feel like that the Houston Texans are still a better football team than the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're still a better football team. Don't get me wrong. Their defense Jacksonville defense is just as stout. They're very stout. I have no problem with that. But my problem with Jacksonville is the offense. What they're going to do with Leonard Fournette. Who is Nick Foles is actually going to throw to? Y'all gave him all that money, did not put no receiving core around him. Y'all didn't even go after DK Metcalf in the actual draft, which I thought y'all would, but y'all didn't. Y'all didn't. And it was sad to see that y'all didn't, but I have the Houston Texans winning this game. Now, this game right here, is this a Sunday night game? Or no, this is a Sunday afternoon game. Okay. But the Sunday afternoon game that we have is the Houston Texans versus the LA Chargers. This is a tough game to pick. I just don't know right now. I don't know. I really don't know right now. Like, I'm just like kind of mind bottled of this actual game. Like, I'm just mind boggled. I don't understand. I am going to go with the Chargers here. I really don't like going with the Chargers, but I think the Chargers is going to get this win. They both have great defenses. It's going to be a low scoring game. It's going to come down to the kickers. It is going to come down to probably a last minute drive when it comes to this game. So yeah, I have the Chargers winning this game. Then I have the Houston Texans beating the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers just decimated. They have nothing for Cam Newton as of right now. They have nothing for him at all, in my personal opinion. So I feel like Houston can definitely get this win here. Houston versus Atlanta. This is a good game as well. Now, Atlanta is bouncing back from a terrible year. They're bouncing back from a terrible year. I just don't know what we're going to get out of them. I don't know what we're going to get out of the Atlanta Falcons. Tevin Coleman is gone. He's not there in Atlanta anymore. He went to the 49ers. We don't know what Devontae Freeman is going to look like. Of course, you have Ridley, and you have Ridley, you have Julio Jones, you have those boys, you have Matt Ryan. But I'm still going to take the Houston Texans here to beat the Atlanta Falcons at home. Now, this is another game. Like, the Houston Texans got some good games on their schedule. They got some good games on their schedule. But you got Houston versus KC. I'm gonna take KC here at home. I just don't know how that Texans defense is going to be. I just don't know how they're going to be against a Patrick Mahomes that can get the ball to any damn body in a way. They can get the ball to any damn body. I just don't know what I'm looking for here and what I'm getting into with this. So I think the Kansas City Chiefs will get this win. Now we go into a second division rivalry game. You have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Houston Texans. This is going to be a tough game as well. This is a tough division in the AFC South. I just don't know what you're going to get out of this division, but I am taking. Darn, I'm gonna take Houston here. I'm gonna take Houston here to get this win. Oakland Raiders going into Houston now. We've been in Houston before and we lost. Just don't know what our record's going to be. Going into Houston in Week 8, this is gonna be a tough game for us, but I still think we pull it out. I still think my Oakland Raiders will pull it out. The Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had the Jaguars losing this game as well. They will lose both games against them. This is going to be in London. I have them losing both games as well. So yeah, I think Jacksonville Jaguars is going to lose this game. I just not a believer in them at all. I do have Houston already beating Baltimore. I already have that happen, so I really do have them winning this game already. I think Indy is going to get their payback. Indy's going to go into Houston and get their payback on a Thursday night football. Definitely a division rival game. Going into this, going after week 12, the Houston Texans are 6-5. New England Patriots versus the Houston Texans. I like the Houston Texans to upset the New England Patriots at home. I don't like the New England Patriots away from home. I don't like if they are a different football team when they're not at home. It's a difference. It's a difference. So I definitely take Houston to win this game. I have Houston beating Denver. Denver's just not a great football team, in my personal opinion. They have a good defense. I just don't like their offense. I think the Texas defense is better than the Denver Broncos offense. So I've definitely taken the Houston Texans to beat Denver. Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna take the Titans in this game. I'm gonna take the Titans in this game just because of it's a home game. I really do like the Titans in this game. I do have Houston winning over Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay have a lot of improving to do. Don't know what you're gonna get out of Jameis Winston, but like I said, this Houston power offense, like I just like it. I just like it over Tampa Bay. I don't like what they're doing over there. And I think Tennessee. I think Houston gets their payback. Houston gets their payback and get a win at home against a division rival, and that's how I see the Houston Texans. I have the Houston Texans as 10-6. They're 4-2 in the division, 7-5 in the conference. They're 6-2 at home, 4-4 away. Versus winning teams, they're 2-3. Versus losing teams, they're 8-3. So yeah, this is for the Houston Texans for the AFC South.